Obviously, weekend sweeps are good.
Yes.
And you, like everyone else, battling the weather and the elements. To have your team come through like that, what does it say for them? Because it's never easy when you have to deal with all of that.
Yeah, the unknown. On Sundays, definitely had some wind. Fortunately for us, we get a chance to practice in that quite a bit, being here in the Panhandle. So I think our players did as good a job as you can in that situation. There's some tough fly balls that they were able to hang on to that a lot of times can get dropped and really change a game. But I thought our kids did a good job of battling the elements.
Where do you like how do you like where your team's at going over 500 in LSC play after this weekend?
Yeah, I think we're in a good spot. We opened the schedule with a lot of the top teams in our conference. So to be where we're at right now, I feel good where we're at. Obviously, we want to continue to get better. And that's always our goal, is just to keep getting better every single game. And I think we're doing that for sure. Kingsville is a super strong team, so to come out and play like we did against them this weekend really just shows our kids that we're on the right track, and we just got to keep getting better, and they're doing that.
A whole slew of ranked opponents in LSC play. So, where do you expect that how tough is the LSC this year for you?
It's brutal. It's fun though. Every single game that you go to, you're going to have to show up and play your best, because if the other team comes out and plays their best and you don't, you're going to be in trouble. So I think that's been probably a learning lesson for some of our new players and younger players. It's just that every single game you got to bring the intensity that you're playing in a national championship. If you have that intensity, then you're going to be fine. But if you let up even just a little bit in any game, that other teams are going to get excited, they're going to get a little momentum, and then it's going to be hard to battle back.
I know you've got some clutch pitching at the end of games, but you've had some seriously high-scoring games lately. It's good to have the offense, but on the other hand, you'd prefer to have the shutouts. I know they're rare, but still, 1 or 2 runs a game would be a lot nicer than maybe 7 or 8.
Yeah, I think our pitching has done really well. I think some of the elements that we've played in lately don't induce some of those lower scoring games with the wind blowing out, and quite a few of the games that we've played lately. But in those games, you just got to hit the ball. If the wind's blowing out and it's a tight strike zone or something like that, then both teams are just going to have to put up some runs. I think our team's done a really good job of having that balance this year. Offense, when it's an offensive day, then our offense will step up and get the job done, and when it's a defensive day and you get a little bigger strike zone and the wind's blowing in or something like that, I think our pitchers have done a really good job, and our defense has done a really good job of keeping the score down.
You got to hit the road this week. Alternating weeks. Can you give us a scouting report for this week?
Yeah, it's going to be tough. I think, again, just like I talked about, I think St. Edwards is a good softball team. If you look at how they've done against some good teams, that they've been right there with every single team that they've played, and St. Mary's, they're always strong too. So I think this weekend's going to be a good challenge for us. It's going to be one of those weekends that's going to be really important for us to show up and bring that intensity every single game, because it's one of those weekends where you want to come out and play your best.
Any alternative plans? There's supposed to be some iffy weather coming down towards that part of the state this week. Have you made any contingency plans or anything? You're just going to go there and see what happens?
We're in the process kind of evaluating all that stuff, but we have no definite plans yet. But we're keeping our eye on it, and everything changes. It seems like every hour or so. We'll probably have to wait a little bit to get a little bit closer to that time to figure out what we're going to do. But we'll definitely have some backup plans if we need